Well, here we are again.
Again.
And wow, look at that.
Again.
Wow, thank you, YouTube. I wonder if YouTube will give the live chat replay. And I wonder if anybody will show up. I'm going to play a little clip here. This SGNN. I'm going to play a short little clip on one of his talks. Have you noticed that the content coming out of the truther community has gone like, and that talks are being replayed under new thumbnails? I've noticed a lot of that. At any rate, this is one of those talks, and I'm going to play just a little segment here.
Going forward, I think it really is going to be, what does the locally fueled economy look like? How does it intersect with the state level economy? How does the state level economy intersect with the interstate action of commerce? How does that intersect with international exchange and trade, while preserving the right to privacy, the right to security, and the right to sovereignty of both the consumer and the service provider or the inventor, right? We have to acknowledge that inventor primacy is one of those things that has also been destroyed. Very good men like Tesla and many others have been ruined and in some cases murdered by this deep state to prevent the technology, to prevent the economic change that would come from their inventions and the things that they have brought to the fold. So that is another thing that's going to drive essentially what amounts to a reimagining of commerce around the world. It's going to be very, very exciting, but we have to put sovereignty, we have to put privacy, and we have to put self-respect and dignity with some sort of a moral basis, even if it's a limited moral basis, at the forefront, or we're not going to create a system that's really any better. I mean, it is technically true that we only have 3 limited branches of government and a United States post office. So at the end of the day, I think we could get the federal government and the control, the levers of power of the federal government certainly constrained from where they are now. I don't think that the federal government needs a law enforcement arm, but that's my own personal opinion. Constitutionally, how we reform things and how we change things, especially in our bureaucracy going forward, that's going to be, I think, a topic of great American debate. But I'm very excited to see what the next, 15 to 20 years holds. We get through this period, we begin to obliterate the deep state in lawful fashion. We eventually arrive at a point where we have done that job. And so then from that point, the job is revisioning the earth, right? To reimagine our institutions, to bring them more closely in alignment with their original visions and founders, I think, which we've been out of sync with certainly since the U.S. Civil War, I believe even before that. And to help export that model, if we could be so arrogant here as Americans for a moment, to help export that model in a true fashion, not a militarized, forced submission fashion to the rest of the world, so that we can all have what amounts to a free-thinking, free trade, fair system based on some social compacts and some duly agreed upon laws of constraint and operation, right, that will allow for the creation of the type of world we all wish to see. We have to acknowledge that the change process that's occurring here is not over when we achieve the second Trump presidency, right? We take the war to a next level at that point. And then once we have finally concluded the evisceration and obliteration of the deep state control complex around the world, then we have a very big job ahead of us. We have to bring about what our Creator wishes us to see here in the world, wishes to see made in this world in the way that it was supposed to be. We have to purify our environment. We have to care for the flora and the fauna again, but we also have to acknowledge that the flora and the fauna also care for us.
All right. So I'm one of those inventors that the deep state wants dead. I'm one of those inventors that brings fear to everyone. You're afraid to engage with me, to give me any support. To give me a thumbs up on the video, it takes cojones. To put a comment in the video takes balls. To contact with me, you gotta be wrapped in the full armor of God, don't you? It's a shame. It's a shame that you're all so fear-based. And I'm just beside myself. I'm just absolutely beside myself. I'm giving away everything for free. But who's going to talk about me? Who's going to support me? There isn't one truther. There isn't one podcaster. There isn't one influencer the world over that has any kind of a platform that will bring my message to you. Not one. To date. Deep State wants me dead. I can't even get a dentist to give traditional dental treatment to me. At any price. Why? I can't get a dentist or a medical provider or a holistic practitioner or a cannabis attorney or a pro-cannabis attorney, a pro-cannabis politician, a pro-cannabis legislator. I can't get one to come forward. Not one military doctor. Dr. Blair, you treasonous piece of shit, motherfucker, you and Todd Scanati, fuck you, both of you, in the cannabis business. And for years, you oppress and suppress oral health with cannabis because Dr. Blair has better things to do. Fuck you, Dr. Blair. Fuck you, Todd Scanati. Fucking veteran, treasonous piece of fucking pussy. Fucking shit. How about that, huh? You think I don't forget? You think I forget? You think I don't forget? I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker. Every one of you motherfuckers that oppress and suppress the fact that cannabis is essential for the health of man and mammal, whatever you get, you can't complain. Now, whatever you get, you can't complain. The fucking pain and misery and suffering that goes on because of the classification of cannabis and the fucking idiocy of fucking THC. There is no fucking THC on marijuana. There isn't. It's THCA. And THCA does not have a euphoric effect. Yeah. But you're too fucking dumbed down and too fucking stupid to fucking comprehend that. Because you think I'm some kind of fucking fool. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Huh? I get to fucking military flowers. You fuck. Oh, are you near a military base? Yeah. Oh, well, see, that's all it is. It's just fucking training maneuvers. Yeah, right. At treetop level. At treetop level. When I prosecute Kalkaska County, sheriff, undersheriff, judge, chief of police, postmaster, county prosecutor, court clerk, yeah, like that, right? Yeah. Just so happens that's when the military decides to do all these fucking maneuvers at treetop fucking level, right over my fucking front porch, right over the fucking court, right over my property. Oh, hey, there's just fucking maneuvers. That's all it is, you know. Yeah. I took the position in the highest court. I created the position and stepped into it in the high court. Executive emergency manager for Michigan State. I still hold that position. I think the military recognizes that. I think I got the support of 200 generals. I think the military's got my back. And I think one day it'll all prove out to be true. But nobody's going to tell you. I thought Derek Johnson might. I finally got through to his people. And the response is that Derek just sticks to, pretty much sticks to military law and order. Well, we know that Derek is exposing, right? He's exposing country music. He's exposing corruption. He's gotten into commentary. And he tells you to get involved at your community level. Well, here's a guy who's been involved in the fucking community level for a long time. I've been involved at the fucking international fucking level. Community level up through the international level, because I'm internationally fucking gang stalked. And I get fucking military motherfucking flyovers, Black Hawk fucking helicopters at treetop level. You think they're here to fucking threaten me? Give me a fucking break. You think they're maneuvers? Give me a fucking break. And but Derek, you're welcome. You're welcome to communicate with me and communicate to the American people what can happen when a fucking man stands up and owns his authority. You just heard from SGNN. It seems like everybody's like, oh, SGNN, let's listen. SGNN, like God, SGNN's on everybody's fucking show. Well, not everybody, right? But the people, they want SGNN, thank you for being here. Oh, I feel so much smarter after listening to you, SGNN. Well, you just heard fucking SGNN tell you you only have 3 limited branches of government and the post office. You ought to be able to get it under control. But you got Derek Johnson. He's going to tell you there's 2 fucking powers, federal and military. He ain't going to fucking tell you you have the fucking power. Derek wants to be a fucking attorney. Derek thinks there's a license to practice law. And he talks about the military parade flag, which was fucking created in his lifetime. And he won't answer on why JAG is required to have a bar card. Why is JAG required to have a fucking bar card? Why is JAG required to be a British agent? Why? To get a bar card, you have to swear allegiance to the bar, that the bar is the highest priority in your life. The second highest priority is slavedom, legalese. Their third priority is themselves. And their last priority is you. Why is JAG required to make you the lowest fucking priority? Derek Johnson, you want to answer that fucking question for me? Does anyone want to answer that question for me? Why is JAG required to fucking make you the lowest priority? Huh? Think about that. Why does the military parade a mutilated fucking flag? Why? Why don't you get up off your motherfucking knees, you pussified American fucking men? Why? Why isn't anyone fucking brave enough to text PKC to me so far to date? Why? Oh, you don't want free seed, you want to go pay for it. You don't want free marijuana, you want to go pay for it. You don't want free clones, you want to go pay for it. You don't want free plants, you want to go. You don't even want free oral rents. You don't want nothing to do with me, do you? Why? Because I'm a bad man? Because I do bad things? No. Because you fucking are a pussy. That's why. Prove me wrong. Prove to me you're not a fucking pussy. Prove it. Own your fucking authority. Gang stalking motherfucking pieces of shit. I'm coming for you, you gang stalkers. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm fucking.